Good morning, welcome to the morning review on Thursday the 21st of January. This is Kim Watson speaking for Easy Trader. Okay, so looking at the euro dollar first, it's the key currency today in terms of price action that's going to be coming out at some point. We did see a spike come out yesterday. We saw this on two key news stories coming out. I say news stories, press sources should I say, suggested that the ECB would be buying around about 50 billion in sovereign bonds a month for 1 or 2 years with a minimum purchase total of 600 billion. So that hit the news. The markets rallied. It was pretty much what's expected. Of course, they then pulled back again, back into the trend. And this is pretty much what price action we may see today. These markets are expecting that sort of thing. It did rally on the fact that they were quite major news sources, so it helped the euro. I think if the reality comes, we've had such a strong sell-off, maybe it'll be the break we need to see this negative trend give us a bit more of a bounce. But I'm not counting on that. If it does roll over, it breaks these trend lines that I've just drawn on here, I'll be looking towards the short side. So, but I will not be trying to hold positions before the news. This morning I'll trade. Once I've taken any trades this morning, I'll probably by the news event time most likely be out of those trades and be flat. There have been some brokers that have increased the margin requirements to safeguard themselves after last week's events. This is seen as a big event, as is Sunday's voting. So we're not out of the woods until Sunday's over, and we come Monday we may have a better idea after the Greek elections exactly which way the euro is going to be going. But for now, I'm not double guessing anything. This morning, break of these levels, I'll be short. Looking at the highs, I may, if we can get some momentum with it, if we break these highs, maybe looking for the long side. As you can see, very bitty. In the main, it's been the last few days, it's been quite range bound for these long periods. It's quite difficult to trade. I've had a couple of sort of in between trades which had good reason to be taken, yet they've reversed and then just bounced back upwards back into range. So very wary. Okay, looking at the pound dollar. Very, very choppy. In fact, it's given us some of the best trades, or gave me some of the best trades I've had, even if in this choppy zone, because the chop has been quite big. Yesterday, no different if we look at the hourly here, but it just became so, after the 9:30 news, it became so choppy. It was particularly difficult to trade, I would have suggested. Fortunately, we got on very early and got some of this downside, not all of it, because I was out before the news, but it all the same, it gave us some decent profits. Today, looking again, this sort of wedge pattern, if we break through the lows there, I'm quite happy to sell on the break of the lows. If it breaks through the highs, I really want some momentum to come with that. I want to see that it's actually pushing up higher. Otherwise, I'm going to hold fire until we have got confirmation that we are going to get up, because it's just tested and not actually really got anywhere yet. So that's the plan on the pound. No significant news today on the pound, just due to be released. Only the key news really is the European news at 12:45, and then the press conference at 1:30, which may see some further continuation of that move. Okay, dollar yen. Looking at the dailies there. Yesterday it couldn't hold on to the previous day's gains, sold off, but we saw a late bounce which was seen partially continue this morning, or it's just coming off again now. Looking at shorter time frames where it's just broken through a sort of a trend line. It's got no particularly targets to go here. At the moment I'm still wary of any selling here. I'd rather be on the buy side. I know it means I'm not necessarily in trades at times, but I'd rather be on the buy side of the dollar yen at the moment. So I'll wait until I see breaks, and there's a possible trend line that runs sort of across the tops here. Certainly on the hourly point of view from those last two candles, there could be. So a break of that side I may enter the market on that basis. Again, for any set downside, I want to see full momentum to make sure that we're trading with some strength. And finally, the Aussie dollar. Here, there's certainly a chance of a bit more upside. We've seen a sell-off through the Asian session. late Asian session in yesterday, and this morning it's just consolidated in the last, I say, through the Asian session, through the late US session. It's sold off into the Asian session, where it's really reversed a little bit here, come back to prior lows. If we can push up, I've drawn this line here. If we can get a little bit more momentum, we have got the daily pivot of 81.32 above us, and it may be a currency to be looking to trade. There was divergence at these lows here, so I am really, if it can push up a little bit longer further, I am looking to get probably on the long side there up to that pivot. So it's a currency that may not, hopefully, get too affected by what else is going on in the markets there. Okay, that's it for me. Hope you have a great day, and trade safely with the euro. Take care. Bye for now.